All that's left is Gamesthetic Game of the Week. Zach, it's your week.
All right, we're talking about Jade Cocoon 2.
Oh, here we go. He came ready.
This is a PS2 game series, or game, I should specifically say, where you are monster taming, but not in the usual monster taming way. You are, it never actually tells you your age, but you wake up with amnesia in this world where you are attempting to climb a tower. And throughout this tower landscape, you're going through these different biomes, sort of earth-focused one, a nature, fire, I guess a wind-focused one. I don't really know how you get it. More plant-like than wind, but hey. And then a aquatic area as well. And through this game, you begin to tame monsters that are in the wilds by claiming cocoons, which hold the creature's sort of DNA in it. And you hatch it. You have a monster with you. It's now part of your team. The one thing that really caught me with Jade Cocoon 2 is this. It's a whole story of just these creatures came, the world sort of ended. This is sort of our way of finding salvation is by climbing this tower as Cocoon. It's been so long since I played. I can't remember exactly what they called themselves, but more or less Cocoon Masters. And you're actually traveling to meet the 4 strongest Cocoon Masters to get their blessing and become the ultimate Cocoon Master to face the final creature and whatnot. And the whole thing, while you're traversing all these different areas and whatnot, you collect your team of creatures, but instead of just being like a single battle, you actually can equip, it maxes out at 7 creatures you have out on the field at once, because it's done in a radial style where you have each side of you is one of the elements, so fire, earth, wind, and water, and based on which rotation you have determines on which one of what your creatures are on in front of you at the moment, and also determines what skill they use. So you have a mono of each element, and you have whatever next to it, so one that can be either a fire or wind, or it can be a mix. One of your mutated ones, because you do at some point get a fusion system where you can take the extra cocoons of creatures you have and fuse them together to mix and match their skills. Overall, just really min-maxing your team and overall. And so it's a niche, enjoyable RPG, which, if I remember correctly, it was at least a 40, 50-hour game, just traversing the different biomes, collecting gear quests and whatnot. Overall, a very enjoyable, different sort of monster tamer experience. It definitely took up a lot of my time in middle school whenever I discovered the game series. There is a Jade Cocoon 1 on the PlayStation. I personally like 2 just because it more or less revamped the system and made it a lot more fluid in my mind versus the old Jade Cocoon system, which was very much just standard RPG. You maxed out at like having 2 or 3 creatures at most and just turn-based. All that fun stuff. Jade Cocoon 2.
And also some fun facts. For Jade Cocoon 2, the worldwide release was handled by Ubisoft. So
yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, shout out to that. And also a little fun fact is the artist beyond the game is Katsuya Kondo, who was the character designer and animator for various works. And his best-known work is the character design work on Studio Ghibli films, Kiki's Delivery Service, and Ocean Waves.
That's probably why I really like the art style of that game.
It'd be thanks to him. So shout out to that. And then the composer of the game,
the music was really good.
Also worked on Dynasty Wars, Merc's Magic Sword, and the original Mega Man. So shout out to that. Some more fun facts about Jade Cocoon 2.
It's a gem of a game.
Yeah, sounds like it. Shout out to Jade Cocoon 2. Gamestead Game of the Week.